almost done posting. All right. So I decided that. So I wasn't on last week because I did a special episode, and I think it was going to involve Celine. So I'm super curious as to how it turned out. So I'm going to play that one. The Black Ballad.
Hey, don't skip this. It's the cast from the future.
Greetings, adventurers.
Hey,
we are running
Charlene.
a 10th anniversary extravaganza Kickstarter from January 31st to February 21st,
That's today.
2023. But no matter what episode you're listening to, we didn't want you to miss out. So
Hey,
head
Griff.
over to geeklyinc.com/Kickstarter to check out all the cool rewards.
Over the past 10 years, we've heard so many folks wail and moan and gnash their teeth because they just missed our live show or Kickstarter. But no, not you. You're hearing this now. Again, the year that this is happening is 2023.
We got rad rewards for folks no matter where you are in your listening journey, including a special
Express enough that this is a
Kickstarter-only
current
mini
ad that you
with
should listen
zero
to.
spoilers for anything previously aired, DM'd by me, Nika. T-shirts, dice bags, koozies. Our 10th anniversary Kickstarter has it all.
Secure your
I'm
spot to
working
be
these
part of the
doors.
adventure by heading to geeklyinc.com/Kickstarter. It is running from January 31st to February 21st, 2023.
Magnet.
So don't wait. Pledge to get awesome loot today.
That snaps on. I'm gonna make more of these.
Hello and welcome to a very special episode of Greetings, Adventurers. I'm Tim. My pronouns are he, him. Jennifer Cheek, you're here.
I am, and my pronouns are she, her.
Radical. Special guest, super producer extraordinaire, David. How are you, brother?
I'm doing well. Pronouns are he, him.
And Martin Mooney.
Hello, everybody. Pronouns also he, him.
And Katie D. Mateus.
Hi, pronouns are she, her. And I'm feeling very chaotic tonight, so I'm apologizing in advance.
And special guest dungeon master this evening, Patrick Edwards.
Hi, my buddies. My pronouns are he, him.
We had like 95 different issues crop up for Yield, Gapcast, but hey, we got that out of the way. We're gonna have some fun here. We're gonna make some jokes.
We're gonna laugh.
We're gonna laugh.
I don't do that. I don't do laughter.
We're gonna die.
I don't do jokes.
Yeah, I titled the Twitch stream "Celine is Dead."
Are we going to die, or are we already dead?
Ooh. So Pat, my part is done. You take it away. I'll jump back in at the very end and close this out.
Thanks, Tim. We're going to take a little trip to a world that I helped build. I am a writer. I am a novelist. I am a TTRPG designer and creator. I am a co-founder of a company called Storytellers Forge. We have our first big book launch coming up called The Black Ballad. It is an adaptation of a gothic metal album.
Wait, when are you launching?
March 7th.
March 7th.
Okay.
So cool.
It takes place in a realm called the Sunless Crossing, which is kind of a plane between life and death. It's not an afterlife. It's not a mortal realm. It's not quite a purgatory. It's a place where people go whose fate is undetermined. There is no shortage of belief systems that speak of death as simply the next phase in a soul's existence. Pick any sacred text from virtually any faith and you will
Is the
find a
beginner
quote
beat
that
it?
starts along the lines of, death is not the end of life, it is merely a step forward. And the thing is, they're not wrong. Death isn't the end. In fact, there are more afterlives, heavens, and hells than any mortal mind could fathom. And those afterlives are often chock full of excitement and thrills.
No, this is
What about
just
those souls who aren't quite ready for all that? Most souls follow a predictable trajectory. They live a life trapped within a mortal body, that body dies, and the soul moves on to an afterlife. But then there are those souls whose path is, thanks to resurrection magic, much more winding and circuitous. Where do these souls go in the time between death and resurrection? Long, long ago, they would simply show up in an afterlife, only to be plucked back to the land of the living. This yielded no small amount of conflict and chaos. Imagine a scenario where a mortal dies and their soul enters the domain of a god. They are then resurrected, and then thanks to any number of factors, when they eventually die again, they wind up in the afterlife of a different god. Naturally, the god of the first domain they were sent to would feel cheated out of a soul. The resulting conflict between these gods would inevitably cause a holy war between their followers. More death, more resurrection, more conflict. That was the way of things, until the goddess Nixia sacrificed herself to create a new plane of existence. This realm was to act as a place where souls with unfinished business could wait before moving on
this
to the
is
next
a
phase
boredom.
of existence. A place where they could learn how much time they had left, or where they were destined to spend eternity. Nixia's sacrifice birthed a domain unlike any other in the universe. This is how the Sunless Crossing was formed. The Sunless Crossing is a gigantic prairie, a massive swath of flat grassland, with one major exception. At the very center of the crossing, a mesa rises above the fields. This stout rock formation has waterfalls cascading down its sides, feeding the rivers that snake outward from it. And it is topped with the teeming metropolis of white and black stone known as Nox Valar. The sky is blanketed in one massive cloud formation shaped like a vortex, slowly spinning centered over the city. We see 5 shimmering dewdrops fall from the clouds. As they careen toward the ground, the dewdrops grow, and grow. They hit the ground with a splash, not of water, but a splash of golden light. And laying in the tall grass beneath the shadow of the Great Mesa are 5 individuals. The first person to kind of sit up and take stock of their surroundings. Jennifer, who do you see?
A human woman laying on the ground. She has dark hair in what you call a hime cut. So she's got the blunt bangs, the 2 little hunks in the front, and then long. She's got like a whole cloak on. She's got like a gold collar around her neck, like very like buttoned up. She sits up and sputters and looks around.
So you have this field stretching in almost every direction, but then this large mesa, you see the kind of tops of some stone at the top of it.
Is this like grass or?
The field is just covered in tall, ranging from 4 foot to 6 foot high grass, like wheat and grass that's like a gold and gray. So you see a figure sit up next to you. David, describe this person that Celine sees next to her.
I'm lying on my back in this nice robe that goes from my neck all the way down to my ankles. And that robe, it's multicolored and it's full of pockets. And out of these pockets everywhere, there are index cards just stuffed to the brim, poking out.
Okay.
I sit up and I've got books in my arms tucked in, and I've got black hair that comes down to my shoulders. And on the tip of my nose, I've got nice little reading glasses. I look and see Celine with the collar around her neck, and I shift away. It makes me feel uncomfortable. I look around, puzzled, and stand up. I pocket the books I'm carrying and just gaze at everyone around me.
And this person's name is?
Trail.
The next person to kind of shake off the fall, sit up. Katie, who do we see?
Lying on the ground, you see a fairly young woman. She has crimson skin, sort of a medium build. She's got little gold horn rimmed glasses, and from the top of her forehead are two very, very small ivory horns. Her long dark hair is plaited in a fishtailed braid down her back, and she is wearing a high-necked green baby doll dress that comes down right below her knees, and a gray knitted button-up sweater. And I think she sort of opens her eyes, and she doesn't sit up immediately. She just is kind of like laying there and gives a little and is just sort of taking in how beautiful this moment is.
And their name is?
Dawn.
All right. Next to Dawn, Ben, who do we see?
A sort of figure in what appears to be sort of like a halfway undone button-down shirt with a jacket sort of like halfway on one shoulder, gold filigree, looking like very fancy, like rapier at his side, although the belt is sort of like lifted up kind of awkwardly, and his pants are indeed around his ankles. Sort of his boots is like high boots, and he looks around and he goes, "Well, I guess that was a good one." Came and went at the same time. Let me. Pardon me, everyone.
Yeah, you probably want to put that away.
Where is? Sorry. Hello there.
And their name is?
And his name is Adelard. Adelau.
Adelard.
I'm sure you'll correct us.
Not too far, just a few feet away from Adelard. Tim, someone sits up just in time to get a full frontal show as Adelard.
Yeah, like probably like pulling back up, ass right up there.
Whoa!
God damn. You see a what kind of appears to be vaguely human male, but he has like kind of sallow skin, I guess you'd. Well, would he now? In the previous world, he was in Asimar, so probably he would actually have a little more of his human-like Caucasian features. Gray hair, kind of going like almost all gray, kind of thick set, heavy armor on, with a big ass white raven on his shoulder, probably like pecking at him, trying to get me to wake up. I am playing, you know it, you love it. I don't think we posted these episodes in this feed. I can't remember. Tyson, that's right. Tyson from the Red Opera. 2 shots we did. Everyone's clamoring for it. I actually love this character, and and if my other character Chuck dies, my new one's gonna do a lot of this shit.
Nice. Which is like, I'm really happy for him because if memory serves, Tyson wanted to die.
Yeah, that was his goal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
He's finally succeeded.
Yeah.
Good for him.
Whoever his like warlock patron was wouldn't let him stop until he, fulfilled his goal. So I assume his.
Like the boss, like you can't go to the doctor.
Exactly.
You have to come into work.
So I assume his adventures in Yonkath helped him out from the hit book, The Red Opera.
Never give up on your dreams, kids. You do, 'cause he did.
And I kind of thwack away the bird and stand up to try to get a vibe, stretching out, seeing if like I feel any different, and you kind of see his face scrunch up. Like I don't feel different at all. Ugh, this is disappointing. Second time you die, it's a letdown.
And as you all are kind of getting your bearings, a figure starts rushing over toward you through the grass. They're tall, they're lean, they've got a floppy wide brim hat on, a long overcoat, a long gnarled walking stick. As they get closer, you can see they have no skin, they have no flesh.
Oh shit!
They're just a skeleton.
Oh my.
Well, hello there.
And they run up like, hey, what? Y'all just,
Hello?
Bonjour.
Hello.
I start tapping on the bone at the bottom of the foot.
Hey, come on, hey, that's rude. That's rude. Y'all just get here?
We just got here. I don't know how.
I mean, as far as I know, I just got here, but I did just wake up, so I could have been here for a while before I woke up,
That's true.
Can y'all see behind me the big The mountain with like the city on the top. Can you see that? The giant.
Yes.
Yes.
No.
Maybe?
No, I'm just kidding. I can.
Huh. And he's kind of leaning on his staff. Okay. Oh, this is a new one. Hi.
Bonjour again.
My name's Johan, and y'all is I don't know if you know this, so apologies in advance if this is kind of a shock. Y'all's dead.
What?
Oh, thank Christ.
No, that.
You did it.
Okay, I'm
thought
assuming
so.
you mean we're dead, as in like we're in big trouble for being here. That can't be.
Oh no, you're not in trouble.
More of a metaphor, yeah.
No, I do mean that in quite literal sense. You have shuffled off your mortal coil.
Well, why aren't we in our god's realms, running around drinking ambrosia or what have you?
I was an atheist. I don't know what this means.
Sorry, brother.
I'm just happy to be here, honestly.
Well, I'm not happy to be here. I have things to do, and I'm gonna get in big trouble with my bosses. And like,
I don't think you have bosses anymore. I hate to break it to you.
oh, believe me, I will always have a boss. I can't get away from them.
That is mighty unfortunate.
This is something like a multi-level marketing where you are now your own boss. Congratulations, you've been promoted.
Oh, shit.
Okay, I mean, do you guys have an OT contact here or something? Just, I'm sure they'd be able to get me home.
An OT?
Yeah.
Overtime.
No.
When you're your own boss, you don't have to do this.
Occupational therapy.
Us Ashen Shepherds just started getting that. That's great. I get the sense that's not what you meant.
No, the Ordinatio Theonitis.
Don't know what them words
This is
mean.
not my story.
She's part of the order.
See?
Are you speaking another language? We got a lot of those here. We got like people from like hundreds of different mortal planes, and so we got like 10,000 languages spoken here. So
But no, he knows what I'm talking about. You know, right?
Yeah, she's from the order. The order. You have an order?
Yeah, see the order.
oh, the order. Okay, yeah.
Where's the order? I'm from the forest. Hi, nice to meet you.
Ha.
I am here from my bedroom.
You know what really pisses me off is I was at the last chapter of a really, really good book, and I don't have the book here. It's not in my pockets. I don't know what happened.
I was about to climax.
I think you did climax.
I don't remember all this.
Maybe there's a library down here. I mean, is this heaven? I was pretty good, except for a couple things there. So is this heaven or?
Oh no, it's not heaven.
Shit.
It's not a hell either.
Oh, good.
That's good.
I'll take that.
Yeah, I guess that's pretty good.
So they probably have a library, but just kind of like a shitty one. Like only VHSs, no DVDs.
We do have a great library here. Let's take this.
Just PDFs.
Ooh.
And they've all got a watermark.
And they're not scanned, so you can't search them.
Oh, that's hell, baby.
All the pages are in the computer, but they don't have pages.
Oh. Again, so this plane of existence that we's all in right now is called the Sunless Crossing, okay? It exists between the mortal realms of many different dimensions. So some of y'all might not even come from the same world. And then between us and then the many afterlives, right?
I came alright.
We know you came. That's been well established.
Is this going to be a thing with you? It's going to be a thing? Okay, good to know.
Oh, so we are in hell. I see.
This is my one bit. I don't know.
That's fine.
I have a singular joke. I would be like a broken record, you know.
The first two times I hated it, but that time I liked it. I'm gonna be looking at you for it to come up.
And the 6th, 9th, and 12th times, it will also be funny again.
6-9, yeah, maybe. I guess.
And 420.
Oh, I don't know if we have time for me to hit it that many times, but I will try. Seaman.
So y'all's here because A, you are dead. If you fell from the sky, it's your soul. This is a representation. Like the clothes he's wearing and the stuff, it's not really the stuff you had. It's like a manifestation of your.
Does that mean we can change our outfits with our minds?
No, it doesn't work like that. You can get some stuff in the city.
That's ridiculous. If I'm not even me, then why can't I
know
just...
Kung Fu.
Your manifestations made it real.
Well, that's some bullshit.
So y'all's here because you died, but your ultimate fate is undecided. So souls come to this plane when their either ultimate afterlife is undecided, or the fates determine they have a high probability of being resurrected at some point in the future.
Oh, god damn it.
Honestly, that's I've been doing this like a century. That's the first time everyone's reacted to that part upset.
Yeah, I was just like, so you don't want to be? You want to be here?
I'm very, very old, and I've been trying to scooch off the mortal coil, but my patron wouldn't let me. So I've been trying to die for a little bit. In the prime material plane, I was a risen Asimar.
That's a new one.
Wow.
I'm feeling rather indifferent, to be quite frank with y'all.
I don't think I can probably live in a better way. So I'm relatively okay with how this has worked out.
That's great.
You know, it's go out on top, as they say. Or was I?
We don't need to know the specifics of that. You can stop now.
We'll find out later.
Oh, you'll find out. Okay, don't worry. I'll be sure to let you know.
Patrick, quick question. Do we feel any different here? Like in the real world, everything's tangible. You can touch it, you can feel it. What is it like here?
If you had any like lingering ailments, like arthritis or anything, that is gone.
Wow.
Oh, no more crabs.
Hell yeah.
So you feel like yourself. You feel like just like, but if you had any, like I said, any kind of pesky issues, stiffness, hitching your like a limp for some reason, scars,
Diarrhea.
unless it's something, it all comes down to if you had a scar that had like a deep, significant personal meaning for you, you might still retain that.
But because it's like representative of something.
Correct. Mm-hmm.
But we don't feel like hunger.
We don't got no wings, a halo.
No, you don't have wings.
Do I have to pee?
No, you don't feel like you have to pee.
Oh, wow, I always have to pee. This is great.
You feel like you have to fart though? It's weird. No.
As an air genasi, I always feel a little bit like a cow.
You said it on me.
Not that I have to, just generally as a sort of state.
You are the fart. I understand.
So, Skeleton Man, what do you need?
His name's Jonah.
His name's Johan.
Oh, Johan. Johan.
Here's where I'm. So none of this is all that. I'm an Ashen Shepherd. I guide new souls kind of where they're meant to be. Here's the thing that's kind of perplexing me, is y'all are here. So and you said you can see the city.
Yeah, it's right there.
So like how this is supposed to go is y'all supposed to fall way the fuck out there in the field and go on some kind of like wandering journey of self-discovery before the city reveals itself to you.
Walkabout.
Yeah.
I think I'm just self-discovered already.
If you have any acid, we could go do that, I guess.
I prefer when somebody else does the discovering of me for me. You know, understand? Are you picking up what I am putting down? You know.
I don't like you very much. I have now made a decision, and I will stand by it.
You know what? I feel like with you, brother, if I don't understand what you're saying, I'm just gonna assume it's about sex.
To be fair with you, this is a safe assumption.
Great. So I guess I don't know. Maybe this is the easiest gig I had. If you can see the city, you can probably go in.
Okay.
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 Can we fly or do we have to walk there?
No, we gotta walk. Yeah, you still gotta walk here.
What kind of a purgatory is this bullshit?
What if I want to hang out in the field for a while?
I mean, you're welcome to. Just I wouldn't stray too far from the city lest you get lost. There's really not much else out there other than the occasional horrific abomination that's slipped into our realm from some abyssal hell dimension.
Okay.
I'll go to the city. The city sounds good. I am pro city.
Right, this way to the city? Okay.
And are we supposed to see someone at the city?
Right. Is this a problem?
We just like let loose now? We just live here?
Not for me. Like I don't, it's not really my problem. But really, it's kind of up to y'all. So here's the deal.
This is really confusing.
I don't understand a damn thing.
Yeah. Here's the deal. You could literally just sit where you are and wait, and maybe someone will resurrect you. Maybe you'll go insane, come down with a case of scarlet malice, and go crazy, and your mind will be corrupted, and then you'll be an abomination that has to get put down.
That sounds like a bad option.
We'll put that in the maybe category.
There are powerful folk in the city that could either maybe resurrect you from this end back to where you came from, or help you move on to a next plane of existence.
I like that.
It all depends. I don't know what y'all's faith status is, but we got the road to eternity. We got every major faith from dozens of different planes of existence represented here, and
I'm walking towards the city.
Yeah.
Oh my.
okay, look. I like that. I like that go-getter spirit. Yeah.
Do we need to tip you? Here, 5 copper. Thank you very much for your welcome. I appreciate. Here you go.
He takes the copper and throws it over the toilet. Oh, that don't mean shit here. That's not money's worth.
Well, if I get revived, it will mean shit to me. So hold on, and I will go pick it back up.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty much trash. Like, we got a whole district called Gilded Hills. It's just like piles of like gold and silver and shit that nobody cares about because it's worthless here.
Whoa.
People just discard it, toss it.
So do you have money here?
Yeah, should we do a walk and talk? Should we head toward?
Let's do a walk and
Yeah,
talk.
walk and talk.
Yeah, walk and talk sounds great.
I mean, it's literally that's the only thing. It's what I do. It's kind of my job. Is a walk and talk. It's kind of.
You're doing a great job, by the way.
Yeah, so your name's Ashton Catcher. What's your name?
What?
What's your
that's
job?
not. I feel like that's not true.
You said something like an ash catcher, like an ash walker.
Yeah, I'm an ashen shepherd because these. He points to the.
Ashen Shepherd.
This is the ashen fields.
See, I thought that was someone's name.
Oh no, my name's Johan.
Do we get to find out how we died, or is that
Oh.
sort of like a mystery?
You could. Okay, so you could if you wanted. I could if you. We could go out. There's this place, and you could probably find out from some monks here. But there's this place called Atonement Grove. It's like this grove of trees with a pond and a reflecting pond, and
I like trees and I like ponds.
you can look down and you see a reflection of yourself, but it's not. It's yourself, but it's like it's called this unsullied visage. So it's like you, but with all personal bias removed. So they have like all your memories, but from a very objective standpoint.
I think I will stay away from this place. I don't like it.
Celine does not want to look in that pool at all. She's been lying to herself for a long time.
I feel like if Dawn looked into that pool, she would see an exact replica of herself because she is just exactly who she is in every way, shape. It's just her.
It would just be one large penis. I don't need to see this.
Very good.
This is what people have called me for a very long time. Yes.
All right, well, I'm gonna walk as far away from that one as I can, but otherwise, let's go.
Hey, are you guys gonna catch up?
Wait.
Oh, he walks so fast.
I walk back and join the group as we continue to walk and talk.
Oh, the question you had asked, the question that was asked. So there is a form of currency. It's essentially time.
Oh.
I can take you up in the city, show you around a bit. It's a very big. I mean, it's huge. It's like very. You can't even see like around to the sides. This is a massive metropolis of millions of souls. So here's the thing. Time is the only currency that matters here. Everything costs time, like waiting. So no matter what it is, whatever temple you want to speak to someone, you want to talk to the blacksmith about getting weapons made. You want to talk to the godless seek audience with the godless monarchs themselves. Whatever, anything you want to do, because this is it. It's so crowded. There's a wait for it.
Wow.
And the way you do it is you go, you get in line, you get a coin. It's called a crossway coin. It's got a number on it. The higher that number, the longer you gotta wait.
So it's like the DMV. That's what you're saying.
And then basically, you get coins, and those coins is currency. And the lower the number, and the more coveted the spot, is, that's the worth. Is your time.
Well, Ash,
Okay.
thank you so much for this information. I think we'll want you to guide us.
Okay, I'll get you like up into the city. I'm not really. I mean, also you keep getting my name wrong, so I'm not necessarily inclined to go above and beyond.
His name.
Ash
Yo.
Shepherd.
His name. Well, that's his name. His name is Johan.
Okay.
So I have a question. If I want to get something done, but let's say, I mean, I know there's nobody trying to revive me, but they're probably robbing me as we speak. But theoretically, if somebody was like, "Oh, let me bring this guy back," if I barter my time here, do I spend more time here before I can go back? How does this work? I am very curious.
Oh yeah, that's surprisingly a great question.
Shocking, really.
I have my moments. Despite what it may seem, my intelligence modifier is actually a +2. It's my wisdom that sucks absolute ass. Like I do.
I can't believe you want to hear about that.
You're really, really good with time because you got to work on your staying power, you know?
Yes.
1, 2, 3. I don't know how to count in French, so we are going with the English version.
If the person you were engaging in coitus with did not kill you,
Persons, it's plural, but thank you.
oh, well, if the persons you were engaging in coitus with did not kill you, I feel very bad for them because they are in a very sticky situation right about now.
Oh, it's sticky, alright, based on, and you know what I'm.
I hate that I said that. Yep.
I'll win you over yet.
You're like our mascot now, I think.
If someone resurrects you from your mortal plane, you just go.
So I can like gamble my time here before I'm perhaps brought back.
Yep, that's correct.
Shit, I'm gonna be here for a long time.
Does time move differently here or something?
That's a great question. I mean, we try to track it. There really isn't time here. You'll see. We go up. It's pretty cool. There's the Temple of Eternal Sands. It's like a big fuck all hourglass. Like a big monolith that's also an hourglass, and the sand just kind of magically appears at the top and falls, and then it fills up, and when it's full, that's how we know it's the end of that day, and then it all disappears and starts over. It's the start of a new. That's how we track the days here. So you'll see it when we get up there. It's one of like the
I'm
two.
excited.
It's one of the 2-3 tallest buildings in the city.
Wow.
Big fucking hourglass.
They're really more of a day glass if you think about it.
True. I mean, there's not really day or night here. It's just kind of always this kind of
You
like.
did say it is sunless, so that makes sense. Yes.
Yeah, we don't got suns or moons or stars or nothing like that. Just the vortex above.
How do y'all sleep? Or I guess do we not need sleep?
You can sleep if you want to, but you don't need to.
If we're in line for like a year, I'm probably gonna take a nap.
There's a place called the Steel Garden. People just sit and meditate themselves into a trance and wait out their time for, decades, centuries without moving.
Well, this is weird.
I mean, it feels about the same as it felt before I got here, honestly. I don't see that much of a difference.
I mean, I'm sure that my friends or someone in the OC is trying to resurrect me. But that's actually really good. That means that I just need to bide my time here, and I want to be here.
And you said that we're here because we have a higher chance of being resurrected. So that means any moment now. Maybe before we get to the town, we should hurry up our old walk and talk, right?
Yeah, I mean, and I say high chance of, I guess, it's all relative. You get folks that hang out here for a century, 2 centuries.
I don't understand what's bad about that. It seems very lovely.
Shit, guys.
As you approach the mesa, a couple things catch your eyes. One is it's not really smooth. It's like always like pock marks in it, like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds. So as you get closer, what you see is all of them are stone statues of gargoyles.
It's just white glue.
That are like built into the side, like looking out
Oh my.
at the crossing. And it's hundreds and hundreds, thousands of gargoyles built in along the sides.
Wow, that's the dream. Thousands of gargoyles. Wow.
And then as you approach, there is a huge archway carved into the side of the mesa, just like right into the side of the mountain. And there's like heads, like it's carved, not actual heads, but it's been like carved to look like different species, humans, orcs, elves, species you do not recognize from other planes of existence. And at the top, at the arch part, it's another gargoyle with wings kind of outstretched to complete the arch. And this is the entrance to the city. Stepping in, you find yourself in a huge cavernous chamber that goes up at like a gentle incline. So it's this massive tunnel with pillars supporting it. Very Mines of Moria-esque with those like that hall with the pillars and stuff like that, but like at an incline going up.
Is the city like on top of the mesa?
The city's on top of the mesa. Yeah.
Oh my.
Okay, so we're going
got it,
like
got it,
up
got
the tunnel,
I'm
like
not
through
doing
it to
right
get to the
with
top.
this.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
This is fine.
Johannes, here on this place, we should go first. Where do we go?
I mean, again, that depends what y'all will do. Those of you, are you trying to get somewhere? Because you could go. I said there's temples to every god, deity, fiend, celestial, infernal, devil you can imagine. There's plenty of folk willing to cut a deal.
What would you recommend for some of us who want to go back?
Yeah, that one.
And what would you recommend for that? And then for some of us, what would you recommend for those who want to stay here? And what about the ones who want to go on?
I want to go on.
Well, I figured that based on what you said earlier.
Again, I don't much care where I go.
Wait, sorry. I thought you said you wanted to die.
Yeah. So, but here we are in this weird nowhere zone, in between the two like good parts, and not so. I'm not really.
Oh, you want to go on.
Yeah, like to like a real heaven or something. Not to stay in this like taint area.
Yes, I understand this reference. Yes, I get this one.
I've been hanging out with you for like 8 minutes. And I didn't mean it that way.
Rubbing on one another, you know what I mean?
Get the fuck back.
Wait, sorry, rubbing off on one another. I misspoke. I misspoke.
Thank you.
It's the language barrier. What can I say?
What's a taint?
If y'all trying to get back, so you can go to the hourglass model, the Temple of Eternal Sand, get the monks, and they can actually tell you, they can actually draw your fate and see how long you're stationed to be just hanging around.
I mean, that seems like a good first step.
I mean, it is. Yeah, you're welcome. I mean, sometimes it could be short, sometimes it could be long, but. Also, if you pray to a deity, they're probably represented here. You could probably find their temple, maybe make an appeal to go back, or you could try and make an appeal to the godless monarchs. That's usually the longest line, though. We're talking, like 100 years plus waiting time period. But
That's so many years.
you gotta find something you're interested in, get a coin, you'll be back in the line. But we got the House of Dawn. That's theirs if you want. If y'all are the risky type. You can gamble. You can gamble your way up in line.
With a name like Don, I think you can only win. The house does always, and you are the house according to your name.
I see no flaw in that logic.
I don't know what that means, but if it sounds like I'm gonna win, then sure, I'll do it.
Yeah, and can I, if let's say I meet someone, right? He's like a level, I don't know. Yeah, weird to say he's like a weak little shit, right? He's like level 1 or 2, and I'm like, give me your stuff, and he's like, no, I don't want to. I'm like, I want your coin. Can I just take a coin and be like, here, now you have this one. It's success, but you are now stuck because I am cooler and you're not.
Yeah, they're like guards or.
They're called the Nixian Guard. There are guards that patrol the city. Nixia is the goddess that sacrificed herself to create this plane. And a lot of y'all got gargoyles where you're from? Just a heads up.
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen them build things before.
Like living live gargoyles.
Well, they're made of stone,
Yeah.
so no.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think so. I've never seen one.
I'm so excited for this.
I've seen.
You've seen an actual gargoyle?
Yeah. I'm not bragging, but I just wanted to make sure everyone knew that I saw one.
Sounds like you're bragging.
It's not that big of a deal, but I have seen one.
Well, I have also seen one, so there.
I'm glad you've seen one.
I have no fucking idea what you're talking about.
You emerge onto this almost like promenade of open space called the Grey Vista, and it's just kind of this open, almost like park space. A sweeping view of the Sunless Crossing stretches out before you to one side. The city rises up above you, and you're almost assaulted by the sound, just like the chatter of peoples. This is a teeming metropolis of millions of souls.
Jesus.
Wow.
Think Manhattan at 5 p.m. on a Friday.
Oh my.
And you see tons of figures that look kind of familiar, things that look very healthy, things that are obviously dead, that look almost translucent like ghosts, like rotting like zombies. Some things are fine, look totally fine. Compared to all the other varied species, you see walking, moving gargoyles everywhere.
What the fuck is that?
Look at the baby.
Some are very tall, very big boys, or big women as well. Yeah.
What happens if I try to pet one?
So you see this again. It's mostly like black and white marbled stone, and it's just this big metropolis. Off to the side, there's like a giant white fortress that looks kind of militaristic to the one side. You see this tower in the distance of stone, and you can see kind of motion. It's filled up with like a glowing sand. You can see that he was talking about. The tallest thing you see is a huge, actually dead center in the middle of the city. Cuts through all the different tall buildings. You see a huge, maybe the biggest tree you've ever seen, rising up above everything. Dead center. So does anyone want to go to...
I was very serious about petting the gargoyle, just to be clear.
I mean, if you want to walk up to the closest one and try to...
Oh yeah, 100%. It's an animal. It's cute.
They're people.
They're guys.
They're guys.
It's giving animal right now, okay?
She's on a bad day.
I miss my chipmunks in the forest. This is the closest thing I can get.
The closest one, they are like 6'3", probably weigh like 350 pounds, made of quartz. They look like they're made of quartz, but they're moving around, just kind of walking.
You know, extremely petable looking, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally very soft and friendly. Yeah, for sure.
Okay, go for it.
Yeah, I just go up and I give it a little scritch, or I go on my tippy toes and I give it a little scritch behind the ears.
They're like, okay. Are you new?
Oh my gosh, it talks! Oh.
I just lean over to y'all and I'm like, so what happens when you die here, huh?
How is she the one that embarrassed us first?
It's not great. It's actually not great. You can like,
Oh, really?
yeah, you can go like, you can fracture your soul and make you go quite insane.
Don, you might want to come back here, real
Buddy?
Little girl, oh, you're just so cute.
I want to cast Levitate on Dawn and then like bring her back to the party.
Oh no, but I was petting the dog. No.
Yeah, I'm fully spending this. It's a second level spell. Yeah, I fully am going to spend that second level spell and pull her back to the group.
You may as well cast it at 3rd level.
Yes, I am putting magnets on it. Love magnets.
Morton like shakes her head, and they're just like in that kind of like this city, and like turns and walks away.
So, Dawn, it turns out when you die here, it can completely ruin you. So maybe don't antagonize.
I was just making a friend. I wasn't doing nothing wrong.
We could fucking kill you. I don't know how else to say this.
Okay.
Yeah, I think they're pretty strong, so I don't know if they want to be treated as pets exactly.
This is a big city. You gotta have some sort of, I don't know, criminal underground or tough guys or something.
Oh yeah, we got our share. We got our criminals. It's kind of different though, because here's the thing: you might see a truly what you might consider a truly evil, capital E evil devil walking down the road. Off to do some evil shit, but you can't really do nothing about it because like all afterlives have a place here. The big things that are kind of outlawed are like time theft, memory theft. Those are big things. So yeah, we got there's apparently a market it's called Anywhere. It's always moving around.
Buddy, it's gonna be
something illicit.
all my
We gotta find
Kickstarter
Anywhere.
stuff.
Oh yeah, we gotta share outlaws.
It's gonna be
We're mostly
exciting. It's
dealing
gonna be
with
awesome.
stealing
I'm
like
excited.
stolen memories,
Very
stolen
excited.
time, things like that.
How do you steal a memory?
You know what? I feel like if I just explain how to do it, I'm breaking the law, so I'm not gonna.
Okay, I wasn't asking for that, but yeah.
Honestly, watching Dawn, I'm gonna regret this, but you're kind of. I feel like I just need to help y'all because it's like you ever like see. I don't know. Did y'all have in your mortal realms? Did y'all have puppies?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had a pet chipmunk.
No, I mean like, did you have them? Like, did they exist? I'm saying.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Never saw one.
Again, I don't. I told y'all I grew up in the forest. I lived in the forest, and apparently I died in the forest. So I didn't see a lot of puppies. That's not really.
Mhm.
I've seen bear cubs. Is that the same thing?
Coyote.
Coyote cubs. I had a pet coyote cub for a while until it ate my pet chipmunk, and then I had to let
No.
the coyote cub go.
I think he's trying to say you're a little bit helpless and likely to die.
Oh.
Oh, like the pet chipmunk. I get it.
Well, John, we landed on them in a weird area, so like,
You're definitely doing it on purpose now.
are we like a special case? I mean, I feel like someone should talk to
I
us.
think we're the charity case.
Yeah, you know what? That's a good time. Let's go. He's gonna be like, I got you. Yeah, I'm kind of curious too. Yeah.
Thank you.
He will, if you'll follow him, he'll kind of beeline you through the city. It's tons of bodies, tons of people. Some look very healthy, look very alive. Some look dead. Like the whole like you bear the wound of your death thing. You know, like, and some people don't at all. It's crazy. It's just
Is that guy boiled? Icky.
and he takes you up to the monolith with the falling sands. You can see a door at the base of it. So it's big stone structure at the base of it, and then above it is that. Yeah, let's go on in there.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, we walk in.
Yeah, you just see it is buck wild. There are timekeeping devices everywhere.
see this.
There's like sundials, hourglasses, mechanical clocks. There are monks scurrying very monk-like. A lot of them, they look undead, but not like rotting undead, just kind of like
This is
Like lifeless.
normal.
yeah, like milky
is
white
texture.
eyes, kind of colorless skin, and then one of
Like too
them
bright.
comes up to you and starts to just absentmindly pull out some coins, and be like, to hand it to you, and I was like, hold on, yeah, I guess give
So
them the
that's what
coins
I'm
because
going
they're always
for.
worth something.
They
here.
start looking
I'll reach
like
out my
this.
hand.
Yeah, yeah.
You all get coins. Head Abbott's busy. Head Abbott's busy, and then all your coins.
I bite it.
What's your dental care like here on the
Hey, Jeff.
She's going to break her teeth.
No. The coins all have a number on them. They're in succession. You all have like the 5 coins in a row, and from 1,152 and then up from there. But Johan kind of grabs like, hey, brother, hey. And they stop, and just kind of turn, this kind of like dead stare. What, Shepherd? Okay, look. These folks, they just got here like minutes ago. I know it feels like an hour, but really it was just like a minute ago. They fell literally right outside. That doesn't happen. Our souls must go on a journey of self-realization before they can reach the timekeepers. I know, brother. I've been doing this almost 100 years. I'm telling you, I saw it. They fell. They did the whole, the dewdrop thing. They all, and they splashed in the grasses, literally right outside. They could see the city. They walked in. Here they are.
Technically, we journeyed from there to here.
That's true.
Yeah, I mean, I think that should count, right?
It was like 60 yards.
I came to the realization that I would actually, if I could take Bitcoin 1,169, I would trade you. This is 12 spots earlier.
We don't issue coins for spots that don't exist yet.
I'll wait around.
This is highly irregular.
I've heard that before. Typically as a doctor.
The monk kind of like hurries away for a minute. He whispers to some other ones in the corner, and then they come over. And you need to leave. We'll call you when your time's up. You need to leave. Leave now. Leave now. Go. Leave now. Leave now.
Okay.
Leave now. Go.
Are they normally this rude?
I'd like to make an insight check.
Yeah, go ahead.
I've never been to a city before, so I just assume this is how they do it.
It's a dirty 20.
Hell yeah.
As much as their faces are just like almost like Rick, just like they don't have much emotion, but you're sensing just definitely some apprehension, some anxiety, some anxiousness, and they're trying to usher you out. But one of them puts their hands on Johan's shoulders, like, not you, you stay. We have to talk. The rest of you, get out.
Okay. We're leaving. Thank you.
Night. Great meeting you.
Hey, Johan, if they try to hurt you, you yell, I come back in, we'll rescue you. I like you, my bonnet friend.
Are you hitting on our spirit guide right now? Is that what's happening?
No, I actually found him to be very helpful. I don't want him to end up in trouble on my account.
Y'all gone out. Hold on, we'll sort this out.
Is there a spot that I can, like, go out but still, like, keep an eye on what's going on with Johan?
No.
I'm watching you, don't fuck with him.
It's alright, brother. It's fine. I get it. You're very protective. I appreciate you.
I think he's pawning us off. He's tired of us. We can figure it out. We should probably talk to him today. I don't know. Probably some sort of welcome center.
Yeah, we can go find that.
They probably have a tavern, right? Always a great place to get information.
There was also the place where you can go to get your feet read, but I bet the line is long.
Yeah, the skeleton man said 100 years at like minimum. I don't have that time, I think.
Okay. Well, yeah. I mean, maybe the pub.
I'd have a beer.
I'm curious what they serve here. Yes, please.
You step outside the temple, and you hear a voice kind of behind you. Almost, it's very lilting. It's very smooth, almost too smooth. It's like, oh, new citizens.
Baz!
Yes. We just got here fairly recently.
So the person is kind of leaning up against the wall, and they are a tall, lean, lithe, humanoid creature. They look almost like a human, but their features just have this hint of like felineness to them, like the eye around the eye. He's got a perfectly manicured salt and pepper beard, a beautiful like coif of salt and pepper hair, dressed very well. He's smoking a cigarette. He's like, Just get in.
I think Dawn's having a sexual awakening right about now.
Don't be careful. This accent is it's very offensive. I know your type. I've fought you on countless battlefields. I know what you're up to.
My arch rival, the other sexy voice. Yeah, we just got here today, right? We have no idea how this place works. We're like little puppies, I think.
He kind of like hones in on Celine and Trail. Like, you two look like you're not enjoying yourselves. You got somewhere to be.
Well, yes. I honestly pretty confused about how I got here in the first place, and I actually used to you back in the real world. So yeah, I mean, I'm sure that somebody is gonna try to resurrect me soon, or So I'm trying not to. I'm not settling in. So I'm probably not gonna be here that long.
Let me guess. You got your first coins. What are they? 1,000, 2,000 in line?
It was 1,052 to 1,057, which I took for myself.
All of them?
No, I took the highest number.
Oh, all right. Okay.
So, as folks along the road to eternity up that way, they could probably help you. There's angels, devils, fiends, and they could deal with them. Now, those coins aren't going to be worth much.
Crap.
But if you head over to the House of Dawn, you could try your luck. Maybe trade up a bit.
Okay.
I see some of you got some Eyes Trails cloak. This beautiful photo, right? So like the coins, there's the #1 currency in the city. But bartering is still a practice as old as time itself, isn't it?
What coin do you have there, friend?
Oh, me? He jingles like a full coin purse on this thing. Like,
Wow.
but I haven't been able to get back to my own world yet.
I would like to roll. I think persuasion. I want to roll
Initiative.
persuasion.
If we kill him, we can all get better coins.
I rolled a 21.
Hell yeah.
Persuasion.
And what are you trying to persuade him to do?
So you see Celine's face change for a second, and she walks up closer, and it's kind of cute, and I mean, he must have a lot of coins. I mean, do you really need all of them, though? And Celine looks up at him with little puppy sad eyes.
I see what you're trying to do. It's great. You're very attractive. Not my type, darling.
Well, I wasn't. I mean, I wasn't trying to do anything.
Right.
Hearing him say you're really not my type, I don't know if you'll let me do this, but I would like to partial wild shape. Like, I don't want to turn into a cat. I just want to make my ears a little bit more pointed. 20% more cat. My eyes in his direction.
He notices. He's like, I see what you're doing. I don't hate it. It's not quite what I meant when I said what I said to her about not my type, but I don't hate it.
Try going for a puppy dog, guys, huh?
My eyes get slightly larger.
I put trail at him.
He takes his hand and kind of rubs it down the front of Chip. Like
All my index cards.
yeah.
My nose.
Okay, careful, you might get a pepper cut.
I'm actually very interested in checking out Dawn. Not you, Dawn. That Dawn place.
I don't even know what that means, but cool.
This is charged.
Wait, DM?
Mm-hmm.
How visible is that bag at his side?
It's like under a coat, an overcoat, and kind of pull
Under
it
a coat?
aside. Yeah.
Okay. Is there enough space there for a mage hand?
You can very much try. There will be some rolls involved.
I'd just like to loosen the clasp on that bag, my mage hand.
Can I help by distracting him by starting to grow a tail?
I don't think it's the tail that he wants. It's more of a front tail, if you know what I mean.
I'm just trying to help. God damn it!
You can roll me a sleight of hand.
Disadvantage because I'm grower and shower.
Okay, well that's a 17 to start, and another 17, so a 26. And the sleight of hand.
That's such a good roll.
I'll wiggle my tail.
It is. So I'm gonna say you succeed in untying the satchel.
Okay.
I keep growing my tail. It's just getting longer and longer.
It's in my mouth. Oh no!
Put it away! Put it away!
Where was it once it's undone? What was the flight path?
I was just trying. No, all I was trying to do was loosen the top. So if he got like bummed, they might spill out. I'm not trying to. It's not a snatch and grab. I'm playing the long game on this one.
Then you do it. You do it. Okay, that's happened.
Okay, so I guess if he's not noticing, I'll just have the mage hand sort of just like dip in and just grab like have him grab like 3 coins. Have the hand grab 3 coins, and then just drift away.
Okay.
I'm not so much concerned with myself.
Are we walking where it's kind of like grab and just kind of like slowly like the force of him walking away, pull it out?
Yeah, it's just free, and then just drift like down, just straight down his side.
Okay.
I'm not trying to be greedy, but like
You didn't notice it.
All right, cool. I will allow them to just sort of like let's see. I can have like a 30-foot range on it. As much as I love your accent, I think I'm going to. Where is the House of Dawn?
This way, darling. I was already going there.
Oh, you were? Okay, well, I will follow you.
That works out.
Yeah, we'll follow you.
Yeah.
You have my curiosity.
Everyone's so nice here.
Meow.
As they move, I'll just have the mage hand bring me the coins, and I'm curious what I'll just have it put them into my pocket without doing anything else. I'm not gonna look at them right now.
Okay. So, you come to the House of John. It is a large stone, kind of almost like squared off stone building, beautiful. There's like big gargoyle bodyguard, a dead orc bodyguard, and you go in. It's very Vegas. It is crazy. It is hopping. There is multiple games being played, but you definitely see a specific card game being played like overwhelmingly. And then what's crazy is you see signs that say ghost only, gargoyle only, infernal only, celestial. And this is not players, because if you look at any coin, your coin is going to have one of those 4 symbols on it. Everything is traced back to one of 4 branches: the celestial branch, the infernal branch, the gargoyle, the ghost. There are tables of people playing these games where they're exclusively using one type of coin. There are ones where it's mix and match. It all depends on the rules of the table.
What does my coin have on it?
You have a gargoyle.
I look at my coin.
What's my coin have?
Yeah.
Tell us all our coins.
Tim also has a gargoyle.
Yes.
Jennifer has a ghost.
A ghost.
Katie has a celestial. David has an infernal.
Ooh.
Hell
Whoa,
yeah.
okay, so we've
Torch
got a
trail
spread.
wood.
And then I'll just reach in my pocket and just like pretend like I'm just messing with my coin, but I will pull out the other 3, and I'd like to see what they have on them and also what the numbers are.
Please make me a sleight of hand to not be noticed, or a stealth check, your choice, whichever one.
I can't help with this one, unfortunately.
You're all tailed out.
I'm all tailed out.
15 plus 9, 24.
Okay.
This is the one thing that I can do.
All right. You have 3. You said you have 3 of them.
I have 3 of them, yes.
One of them, the number is 110.
Oh.
And the markings on it indicate it is. Sorry. So there's like the house, but then there's like specific location, and it is for the blacksmith. Line 110 to see the blacksmith.
Pretty sick.
Okay.
You've got 68.
Not 69. This is a shame.
I knew it as soon as I saw that. I was like,
So close.
for the temple of Avesio, which is a fiend.
Is it EVESIO?
Yeah, 2 S's, but it's fine. And 7.
What? Holy cow. Holy shit.
That's a good coin right there.
That's a great coin right there.
For
The bathroom.
no, it's the Temple of Tongues.
My kind of temple, huh?
Oh, I was gonna say, he loves that, doesn't he?
It's meant to be.
I gotta go.
Because there are thousands of languages. Now there is a common dialect a lot of people try to stick to, but you have people from not just all over one world, but many worlds.
You finally set the price high enough.
The keepers of the different languages spoken there. They have members of their order who speak dozens, if not over 100 languages. So if you need something translated, you need a translator to hire.
Okay.
Okay.
Now, if you were still following, he never introduced himself. The gentleman's name was Nox Callum. He introduced himself.
Ooh.
You can call me Cal. And he goes to a table and sits down. It's a mixed suit table as far as coins. He's like, if you're trying to get out of here sooner, you could try your luck. You place your coin for your ante. If you have any valuables you want to barter, you could probably play some cards. And who knows, maybe you can win something.
I walk right over and put my coin on the table as an ante.
Okay.
Can we all just play at the same time?
Yeah. This is a big table.
Okay.
I was gonna say I don't know what's happening here, so I just follow suit because I think
You're
that's what we're supposed
exactly.
to do.
So Celine sees that Cheryl does this, and she walks up also and puts her ghost coin down.
Here goes.
So this is exciting. So what we're gonna do here? Oh, sorry, I don't want to assume Adelard. What are we doing?
I'm going to just watch this around. I don't trust this
Oh.
weird little cat person. His accent makes me very uncomfortable.
And I'll go wherever he goes.
2 other people join you all. There is what looks to be a human woman, sort of late middle age, dark weathered skin. She doesn't look worse for wear. She doesn't look dead. Probably is dead because she's here in your city.
I mean, we don't look dead, do we?
And then there is what can only be described as a ghost ogre.
Oh.
It's an ogre,
Ogre?
but he's kind of translucent and bluish tint to him. He kind of comes in, sits down, and they throw in an ante. So this is fun because we're gonna do a little play test of something here. And
Oh, fun.
Ooh.
so in the actual book, there is rules for an actual card game to be played with actual cards.
Oh, fun.
Now, that's really hard to do on stream here.
Yeah.
So I was playing around. I was just going to either skip it or have roll dice, but I thought of an interesting way to simulate a card game, and we're going to try this. We're all going to try this live. This is a play test.
Let's do it.
Well,
yeah,
let's see what
I'm
happens.
down.
You know, you only live once, or whatever is happening to us.
Ben, don't you feel shitty for not putting your coin down now?
No,
huh?
I did not. I have 4 and I plan to keep them.
I need everyone to grab a D4 and a D12. So what's fun is 4 suits, right, in a deck of cards, and we already mentioned this also similar to the branches of the coin, the cards played with in the House of Dawn. There are 4 suits: Ghost, Gargoyle, Celestial, Infernal. So what we're going to do is you're going to each draw 2 cards, and the way you draw those cards, and don't tell me, go ahead and just keep it to yourself if you want to, it's up to you, is you're going to roll a D4 to see which suit it is, and then a D12 to see how high, like how powerful the card. The 12 is the highest. And I'm going to do the same.
I'm so stressed. This is very stressful.
It's basically, everyone's going to get 2 cards, and you can bet with another crossway coin. If you can bet with a valuable item if you don't have a crossway coin.
Okay.
That's the only 2 currency that's really respected, the crossway coins or a valuable item. And high card wins. So, but if you have but 2 from the same suit, overrides, beats out a high card.
I'm all in.
I put my 1 coin in.
Same.
I'm all in.
Let's do it.
I'm all in.
To the 1 coin.
Yeah, all in with 1.
So Nox Callum, he rummages and he pulls out a coin, he looks at it, and he flicks it, and he goes, "That's a 93."
Who?
For the godless monarchs themselves. A raise. So, anyone wanna call, raise me back?
I don't know what that means. I call and raise you back.
Do you have something, darling, that's more
Uh,
valuable? Like you have an
oh.
item, a magical property?
Oh, you mean my coin wasn't enough to,
That was your
oh,
ante to play the game.
Right, okay, well,
How about I offer you to keep your life, huh? You untrustworthy little feline.
God.
Selena all of a sudden looks like she has like a realization and was like, "Can I put this in?" And she gestures towards her collar.
You do, and when you do that, the woman that had sat down, it's very noticeable. Kind of has like a physical reaction, kind of like cleaning his back. Like,
And so they just kind of like looks around the table to the like,
I slam a big ass shield on the table.
I put my quarterstaff down.
So I reach into one of my pockets and I pull out this index card. And I lay it down on the table and poof, suddenly there's a window there. You can place this window up against any wall, and if the wall is less than 2 feet thick, boom, you've got yourself an instant window in the wall that can be opened and closed.
"Oh, so you're like an inventor."
Whoa.
that'll do. And the ogre ghost starts laughing. I like it. And he don't know where it comes from because he's like ghostly, but it's like it comes from like it looks like a ghost coin, then it solidifies in his hand, and he throws it on the table. Yeah, club and play, club and call.
I don't know what those words mean.
The woman kind of leans back, and she has a small stack of coins. She's kind of playing with it. And she goes, fold. And it's like slides her cards across.
I don't know we can do that.
Yeah, I also did not know we could do that. I was just following suit.
I kind of like that shield.
I kind of wanted to do that.
Well, there goes my quarterstaff. Shit.
If I win, I'll give you back the quarterstaff. If you win, can I have my shield back, please?
Oh yeah, for sure. I don't want your shield. I don't even know what we're playing for, to be totally honest.
Everything in the middle there. Whoever has the high.
I might keep that window. I don't want to be a dick about it though.
That's very cool. I would like to have all of that, sure.
And Nox is like, with that being said, I think I'll check. What that means is you can also everyone can check and we can flip and see who's win. If someone can raise,
Check.
Yeah.
I also check. I think.
I would like to make my insight check on the table.
You're not even playing.
I'm watching
on the table.
On the people at the table.
Okay. Can you do an insight check on a collective group of people? Like,
I don't know. I'm really just paying attention to the scat person and the ogre. Don't really care about the group. They're fine. They don't know what they're doing. I'm not concerned.
Sure, go ahead.
All right. Don't fuck me. I need this to be good. It fucked me. It was not good. That's a strong 8.
Adelador, do you think that they are just fine, upstanding people?
Oh, nobody here is a bad actor at all.
No.
Except for me. This accent is terrible.
No, it's perfect.
Don't say that.
Thank you. You're far too kind.
Could everyone tell me who wants to reveal what they got?
I flip over my first card. I've got a 3 on the D4, and I've got an 11 on the D12.
Okay.
I flipped mine, and I got a 11 on my D12 and a 4 on my D4.
Okay.
I flipped mine, and I got a 3 on my D4 and a 3 on my D12.
That's good, right? I have a 1, 2, and a 1, 6. I'm like, oh, bam, motherfucker! I got the.
I got 11-4 again.
Whoa!
So you got the exact same thing?
Yeah, I got the exact same thing.
How is that possible?
I don't
Wait,
know.
why there's so many
Unless someone gets 2 12s of the same suit, Dawn totally wins that hand.
Yeah, I didn't know. I rolled even worse the next time.
I don't know what I did, but I did good.
Ogre Ghost kind of bashes it, like, "Roar!" And he sits back.
What did I get?
Dawn, you get all that stuff right there, including that wonderful window.
Oh my gosh! Well, I mean, I don't want to take the window. I'm gonna hand the window back to him. I'm gonna hand the shield back to him.
Thank you.
I'm gonna return all of our party's stuff and keep the rest.
How charitable.
The window, I can't put it back into a card, so it's done. I spent that card.
It's just a window.
Oh no! So there's just a window here now.
So I just set it to the side.
The window's cool. I love it.
Yeah, I think they'll like it.
Wait, how does a window work that's just not on a wall? What does it look like right now, though? My brain is breaking.
Yeah, it's just like a pane of glass, lifting window.
Just like a frame that you can just see through? Okay.
It's like when you have like it's like you're retrofitting. You got an old house, you got to put in new windows. It's just a window.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, yeah, all the retrofitting I do. Yeah, it's like, yeah.
Well,
This is there.
could we use it to get out of literally any situation by putting on a wall and opening the window?
Up to 2 feet. The wall can be up to 2 feet.
Oh look, it's the material plane, guys. Let's just
Like, wow, problem solved.
Do you mind telling me again what I won from everyone else? Because I don't remember.
Yeah, well, I guess we're the non-party group.
Our aunties.
You got like a 93 to
The Godless Monarchs, yeah.
the like Godless Monarchs, which is like that's a valuable ass coin. That's like a 100-year wait. So that's a
That's a good coin.
I gave all of y'all back your coins. I did not give the coins back to.
You basically gained 5 coins because there's the
Cool.
3
Yeah.
antes from the 3 other players, and then the 2 raises from the 2 that stayed in there.
Damn.
Cool.
Well, we don't have to worry about like how the details. They're good. They're good.
Yeah, yeah.
They're good coins. Right.
Cool, cool, cool. So I have 6 coins total.
Which guy was it? Was it the grumpy ghost or ghoul that wanted that window? I just gave it to him.
You seem sad.
He loves it.
His head just disappears.
Wait, somebody close it real quick. I want to see.
To be fair, I would have given Catman back his coin if he didn't already have a purse full of them. I don't think he really needs it, so. I'll be keeping that one.
You say that out loud?
Yes, absolutely. I say that.
Oh, charming, lovely. Appreciate that. Yes.
I wink at him.
As like new cards are being collected and there's decks being shuffled, there's a gargoyle dealer there. The woman who's been kind of quiet, kind of like low-key staring at Celine this whole time.
I can give you her number if you want it.
She's kind of like, you from Drunkeros?
Yes. Celine like kind of like leans in and also is like grabs her collar and like puts it back on.
And you're with the OT. They're still a thing.
Yes. Yes, they still are.
Yep, they are.
Oh, you got a fan. That's neat.
How do you know? Are you from Drunkeros?
She reaches like below the table and pulls out a collar.
Oh, wait. Were you a member of the OT as well?
Yes, dear. Everly Harcourt. Yes, of those Harcourts.
Oh my God. Wow. Well, it's a pleasure to meet you, but maybe not here. I don't. Do you know how you ended up here? Because I don't know how I ended up.
Oh yes, Still Glen. I wound up here. Do you know Still Glen? The events at Still Glen. Did they tell you, or no? Did they bury it like they like to do?
No, what? No, I don't think I have heard of that. I think they would have taught me. I was in school a long time. Like we would have learned that. So I don't. Yeah, I don't know. If you're not familiar with.
They told you all about how the OT came in, commandeered the water, the resources, the locals up rose.
Well, they were trying. They were helping distribute them, and and they were.
Oh, we were distributing them to ourselves.
Well, I mean, but like not like completely, right? Celine kind of like.
She kind of like eyes trail because like you got a knowing look about you.
Yeah, it doesn't surprise me at all. At all. These damn OT. Sorry.
Well, I mean, I've never done anything like that. As Celine said, as she literally was like in the town trying to get me and I for the. So I mean, maybe some people in the OT did that, but not.
Bad apples. We're going with that theory.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you get it. You understand.
I've heard this argument before. It never works out well. Now, it's usually a systemic issue, and you have to dismantle the whole thing and start over from the ground up.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're totally fucked.
Never just a few bad apples.
Because the good apples cover for the bad apples. And,
That's true, and then they all become bad apples.
Mm-hmm. That's why we say all OT are bastards.
Outab. Hashtag it.
Listen, the truth is, the OT takes what it wants, does what it wants. At the end of the day, everything comes back to that. That's all I'll say on the matter. You're talking to someone, dear, who had her skull crushed in by a revolutionary. Thankfully, it came back just nicely here. I didn't get to, it wasn't kept it, but and I don't, honestly, I'm not even mad, because we were doing a fascism, as it were.
That feels. I mean, that's a very strong word.
Wait, you're a bad guy?
No.
Are any of you guys bad guys? I'm not a bad guy.
No.
Well, I'm kind of a bad guy.
I've been described as a bit of a dick, but not a bad guy, per se.
I would just question everything, dear. No, I don't know, maybe it's too late. You're here. You died. I don't know.
Well, I don't think I'm going to be here forever. I mean, the OT will bring me back, right?
And bring her back.
No. If you do, I would love to hear what they said about the events of Still Glen. This was 6 years ago.
6 years. Okay. Well, when I get back, because I will, then I will look into it, and I'm sure that there is an explanation for it.
I'm sure there will be, and I'm sure it'll be something of...
When I get back, then I'll have to bring you back, and then I'll tell you.
I'm quite good here. I like it here.
You don't want to go back and,
No, I only
No? No institutional.
kill those I want.
No institutional reform for you. You don't. You've seen the other side. You don't want to come back and make a difference.
Oh no, I'm good.
I see now why you work for the OT. You're like, no, they're terrible, but I don't want to handle the problem myself. Somebody else can deal with
No.
this. Yes, checks out.
Very self-aware. I understand. I've come to a realization of what I was and what I helped prop up.
You're black pilled. I respect that. That makes sense.
But I have no desire to continue to do that. But also, I don't really feel an obligation to go and try and do anything. I'm dead. What am I supposed to do? I'm dead. Oh, no.
Well, you might be dead, but I'm different, and I'm going to go back.
R.I.P. to you, but I'm different.
I'm only temporarily dead.
You're just a disenfranchised alive person, right?
Just mostly dead.
Oh my god.
Temporarily dead alive.
Jesus Christ.
Right as you're all talking, literally the next table over you, there's a scream, like a growl and an uproar.
Jackpot!
And this undead orc jumps up and this undead human jump up, and they are screaming in each other's faces and growling, and the human draws an axe and splits the table and has like, fuck you, you're fucking cheating. It's like, fuck, no fucking cheating, you're fuck. And the orc grabs the undead human and throws him, and his corpse hits your table. Gargoyles and security are rushing over to try and they're focusing on those two, but the human hits your table. It is knocked over. Your dealer's knocked to the ground, and coins fly everywhere.
Yo!
Gimme, gimme!
Can I do an athletics check to use my brawn as opposed to my sleight of hand to try to grab a couple?
You all yeah, everyone tell me what you do.
I want them to rain down on me.
I fully mage hand. I'm gonna scoop up as many as I can.
Pat, I rolled 3 times off very, very flimsy cocked rules, and they were all bad, and then I got really guilty because a few of them weren't that cocked. So I'm gonna give you the average, and I got a 9 for an athletics check.
Wow.
Most of them were cocked enough, but not enough, so I feel bad, and I am sorry.
Wow,
But
what a
a
cheater.
9 athletics check to try to use my brute and brawn to get coin.
I take a look around, and if there's anyone else who's not in our group who's going for coins, I just turn and scream at them all, "Get the fuck back!" With a 23 intimidation.
Hell yeah!
I'm not opposed to some of the coins getting caught in my dress. I'm just not trying, you know?
Yeah, you have a big dress.
I
And it
do.
seems
It might literally go down the front and get caught in the bunch of the baby doll, go down the back. I could have a little waistband of coins. Yeah, there's definitely she would not have a dress that didn't have pockets.
Dawn, roll me a d6 to see how many coins get caught in your David, who was that directed at again?
I was directing that at the people around us, if there were any of them trying to come in and grab some coins.
Oh, it totally worked, and there definitely were some nearby that were gonna screeching, and they freeze, take a step. Everyone's like, oh, yes, everyone backed off.
I got 4.
4 coins just got lodged in your dress or sweater in different places.
That means I have an even 10. That's not bad.
Yeah.
That's great.
I rolled a 23 on my sleight of hand. I am just scooping them as they fly around and putting them in my pockets.
Yeah.
I want to cast my mage hand because I also have that.
I'm using the mage hand, so I am scooping with a 3 hands as opposed to just the 2.
Yeah. I rolled to see how many you got. Then I rolled with advantage. I gave you advantage, so I rolled twice to give you the higher number. The higher number is 4.
Okay.
I want to also use my mage hand. Is it possible for me to do deception, to be like, oh, let me help you, and then I come over, and I do hand them some, but I keep some too.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's deception or sleight of hand. And I want it to be deception because that's better for me.
Do it. Yeah, go for it.
That's 12 total.
The ones that you were trying to hand it that you were gonna give them, they take. The ones you were trying to keep for yourself just kind of fall.
No! Damn it! But this is very on brand for Celine.
You feel a hand on your shoulder and in your pocket.
Uh-huh.
So like a hand slips something in there, and you hear a voice go, "Good luck." And it's Everly. She kind of. Also, I would get the fuck out of here. I would get the fuck out of here if I were you, because they definitely just saw you and your friends just scoop up a bunch. And once they handle those two, they're coming for you. I would get the fuck out of here.
Oh, okay. Great. Nice to meet you. Really nice to meet you. Hey guys, we need to leave because apparently they definitely saw us.
We did so good.
So what?
No, I don't. I think maybe.
Yeah, good. But so what? Yeah.
I've just been out here shimmy shaking. It's been great.
Y'all like this?
It's not illegal to shimmy or shake.
Well, I am perfectly agreeable with this, and will make my way towards the door. And
I mean, I'm gonna fight. If we're all going, I'm gonna go. But
I blow off a little steam, and then follow everyone else.
What the hell was that? You got a little bit of pipes on you.
I'm sorry.
yeah, I pooped a little bit.
Trail, I just rolled 4 people peed themselves, and that's kind of because nobody has to pee or poop here in this world, and that's crazy that you made 4 people do that.
Achievement unlocked.
that's something that they put in history books. I'll be honest.
He made 4 people pee.
The Great Pissany.
As you're nearing the door, you do hear a voice like, "Hey, what about them? There's like 10, 12, I have a bunch of coins unaccounted for here. Grab them."
Run!
Yeah, guys, we should go past.
I didn't do anything, but I'm still gonna run.
There's a full-blown, there's like a giant gargoyle running through, and then
This
there's
one's
like
gonna dry for a little
a
bit.
devil kind of standing.
So I'm running this one.
Is it the one I pet earlier?
Yeah, it's the same. Yes, one of the bouncers is the quartz gargoyle. It's like, "Phew," and is running. But then there's this like devil, very, very classic, very cliche devil, like red skin, horns, kind of leaning, and
God, Daddy!
they stick out their hoofed foot and trip the gargoyle in the fall because they're a devil, and they look at you all.
Yeah, there's
They
like,
give
I'm
you
still
they give you a wink.
asshole.
Is it my daddy? I need to know.
Let's roll. I'm rolling. For
Oh my god.
Roll for daddy.
Roll for daddy.
Can I provide bardic inspiration to make it for dad?
Yeah, add a D4 to that fucking dad roll.
Become the father you were always meant to be.
Really, it's just a devil who wanted to help, just because that's in their nature, and they were like,
Yeah, they just like to be a rascal.
yeah. And the gargoyle shatters into 1,000 pieces.
I quickly grab a piece of the gargoyle and hand it to Dawn for memories.
Let's go, let's go, let's go!
I pet it.
Pet rock.
Pet rock, exactly.
Aww.
He had so many pebbles at home.
There's so much that's wrong with this.
Now, to be clear, are they going to try to come after us for a longer period of time, or can we get away and then be fine?
You can take off running and get out, and they're probably start booking it.
Well, there's so many people, I assume, in the street that we can just,
Blend in.
try to blend in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I will cast invisibility on Celine and disguise self on me and make me look obnoxiously like that cat person, but like a little different.
As you run, you around the corner. One of the first things you see there is back towards like the temples and the monarchs, and you still have all these coins. You probably have to assess where they are and what their value is and what you can get with them. But you do see something
Hey,
that
Pat.
Johan. Yeah,
How much more time is left in this session?
pretty close.
I cast Wind Wall the way out.
Use spells.
Yeah, use them.
Burn resources.
Okay, you do that, and then a bunch of more bouncers are running out, and they get swept. They just run right into it and smack and just
Shot up in the air.
yeah. And then you turn around and you see something Johan referenced, and it's the Gilded Hills. You see literally 2-3-story house-sized piles of gold and jewels and silver, just like it's like a dump, like a landfill of treasure. But there's like a lane too that cuts through, and you could.
I'm running.
Yeah.
Beating feet.
I will do this as well.
The gold pile.
And what's crazy too is you see off in the distance. This is big. It's almost like a 2 city blocks of treasure, and you actually see what is very clearly a skeletal dragon napping on top of one of the piles of treasure.
Cool.
But as you're running through, you hear this snarl, and a very large creature that looks kind of like a snow leopard with like salt and pepper fur leaps up from around over a pile, bounds down, and lands right in front of you.
Hello.
And it rears up on its hind legs and quickly shifts into a humanoid form, a very familiar humanoid form, and it lights a cigarette. I'm afraid I'm gonna need them. Some coins, loves.
No, you.
I'm gonna need all of them coins back. And he looks at Adelaide, and the 3 you lifted from me earlier too.
I don't know what you're talking about.
What about the ones I won fair and square?
Oh, all of it, please. Thank you.
No.
Yeah, that is not going to happen.
I agree with no.
And flicks the cigarette, immediately shifts back into snow leopard form,
Oh no.
and then
I shift into snow leopard form.
but shimmers and splits apart, and now there's 3 of them.
Oh.
That's sick.
And then you hear stomping,
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
which is weird, behind you, and a large, ghostly ogre comes around the other side. Like, ha, you give coin, and it's got the window pane around its neck.
Oh my god.
That. He still loves the window pane.
Nice shot.
man, give coin. Roll initiative.
Oh shit.
I'm going to decapitate you with that window when I'm done with you.
19.
Also 19.
I got 19.
9.
I got mine too. What the hell?
Let's
You rolled like shit.
We just want our guests to go first.
That's true. Yeah, we're just being polite.
Okay.
Wait, you rolled an 18 too?
Yeah.
What? That's kind of shitty of you guys. We-
That's not cool. Okay.
Like, you guys are guests, we want to gas you up, but only to a certain point.
Hey guys, you want to start our own podcast?
Yeah, let's do it.
Roll for daddy.
Roll for daddy.
So the 3 of you are going to go first. Who wants to go first?
We'll just all roll a d6. Let's see what happens.
Sure. I got a 6.
5.
4.
Great. Easy.
There we go.
Alright, so I did say that I wild shaped into a leopard. Can that have happened before initiative, or do you want me to do that as my action on the...
You said it.
Cool.
The ogre's name is Clobbin, by the way. I don't think I ever said that.
I don't want to hurt Clawvin. Like, I really don't.
I have no problem with this. I'm going to kill that guy.
I can't talk. Roar, 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 roar.
One thing I want you to be very aware of, the ground is not super firm under your feet because you're walking on like gold coins and things. So be aware that you're on. So you've got like these piles of gold coins around you. You're kind of in this little mini valley of it, with like a path in front of you, a path behind you, left, right. You're kind of this like intersection, and then there's 3 large snow leopards in front of you, and then Ghost Ogre, Clobbin the Ghost Ogre behind you all, and Dawn, you're up first.
How far away are the 2 leopard forms?
30 feet.
30 feet. All right. I'm going to pounce, because it says that if I move at least 20 feet, I can pounce.
Okay.
And then I'm going to attempt to hit it with a claw attack.
Which one? Left, middle, or right?
It's there's 3 of them? I thought there were 2 of them.
No, he split into 3 total. So
Oh. I'll go to the right-hand side. That is a 19 to hit.
yeah, hits.
And that's going to be... It's lovely. That's 10 points of piercing damage.
It disappears.
Oh!
Now there's 2 left.
Oh my. Okay. Alright, well, shit. I think that's my whole turn then.
Next time you killed one.
Just a big old swat. Or again, row, 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 row.
Trail.
I undo the top of my robe and just pull my arms out, and it just falls down. But luckily, I'm wearing a belt, so it's just hanging there at my waist, and I'm just cut, full of muscles. And I've still got my readers there on the tip of my nose, but you can just see I throw my arms up and I just scream out in rage. And then I reach down into the lower part of the robe and I pull out of a pocket there. You don't even know how it got there, but it's a giant abacus. I lift up the abacus and I just charge, screaming right at the middle target.
Okay.
And I take a swing at this target. It's a 13 versus AC.
Unfortunately, it does not hit.
I'm pissed. I look up to where that ghost ogre is and just scream at him. And then look back at my target and I take another swing at it. 23 versus AC.
Yeah, that very much hits.
There you go.
Yeah.
And this abacus just slams into this creature's head.
Should be easy to count how many hit points it does, right?
And does 14 damage.
You are not allowed to boo anyone, Ben. After the crimes
Hey.
you've committed on this show the last 2 hours.
I don't know what you're talking about.
So that is a total of 14 damage.
Nice.
And for some reason, it's slashing damage.
Mr. Freaking Sunshine said, the Stabicus.
Oh my god, yes.
I like this. Darn
That's a
nice.
good pun. I'll
That
allow
is
that.
a good pun.
If that might have to show up in a book as a magic item, as a weapon,
good.
and
It's-
Mr.
that's a
Freaking
good
Sunshine, it will be credited to you. Mr. Freaking Sunshine, stab a kiss.
You should probably just give it to David, because that's kind of what we do. The chat knows that, so.
That was mine. I'm gonna edit that out so I get credit.
David said this.
Just kidding, Mr. Freaking Sunshine.
No, and
I'm
so you do, and it draws blood, and the snarls, and does not disappear. Adelard, your turn.
Wonderful. I will take my movement speed straight up as I have the boots of flying. And I will turn around and I will point at the ogre and I will say, I own you now, you little bitch boy. And I will cast. He's going to have to make a saving throw against my spell DC. I need a charisma. Sorry, I apologize. A wisdom save, 15.
What are you doing? I need to know what the nature of this is.
Crown of Madness.
Okay.
Oh, hell yeah.
He fails.
Wonderful. And then I will point over at the leopardess and I'll kill your friend while I watch.
Which leopard?
I guess the one that bleeds, but
Yeah.
And that is, and then for my bonus action, I will look at. Oh goodness! I will look at which one of you is going next. Who needs to do something cool and needs it to work.
The snow leopards would be next, and then it'd be Celine would be next in your.
Okay.
Selena, you do something very cool and take some of my sweet help while you do this, and I will pass her a bardic inspiration.
Yes.
Yeah, baby, yeah. Have some mojo.
Yeah, I need it. I need the mojo.
Take a D6. It may not make a huge difference, but it's better than nothing.
I'll take it.
All right, fair.
Excellent. Trail, unfortunately, you are right up on these two snow leopards, and they kind of, one's like in front of you, one moves to be the side of you, and the one that's on like the side of you, not the one that you made bleed, lunges at you.
All right, bring it.
Does a 14 hit your AC?
A 14 does not.
Does not. It whiffs.
It's weird because I don't even have armor on.
It's very hot in here.
And then the one that's in front of you that you did draw blood from also tries to do a swipe on you, and that is a 16.
All right. No way. Yeah, you hit me. That hurt.
That is going to deal 7 slashing damage to you. Celine.
Okay, how many of these dudes are left, and where are they positioned? I guess. What? The reason I'm asking this is that I would love to shoot multiple of them in a straight line.
I have to go pretty
You're
soon.
between them both.
Shit.
They like pincered you.
So I'm gonna jump to the
Noxcallum
end.
and his snow leopard form 5
Wait, it's 4
individuals.
fall down, and then one more comes running
Oh, shit.
down.
My anime podcast was canceled.
Everyone make a dex save.
So
Button-down shirt with a jacket, sort of like halfway on one shoulder.
Oh,
I thought you were about to say he was half
blue.
naked.
Hold on, Bert. Don't interrupt me.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Ridiculous.
Pat has definitely never said I have to go to bed on one of our streams and left.
Nope.
And I need a con save from him.
Okay.
With disadvantage, because motherfucker's a shape changer, and this is Moonbeam,
Yeah.
and shape changers make that save with disadvantage.
that's a 20.
With disadvantage?
No, the first roll was a 20.
Oh, I was like, Jesus Christ.
12.
That does not save. Okay. How much is that? Okay. 19. Oh my god. Wait. 29 points
Oh shit.
of. What kind of damage is that? What kind of damage is this? Radiant damage. There we go.
Okay.
And he's already out of his shape, so that's fine. But every turn he starts, he has to take more damage.
Okay.
Stretch.
Ouchie.
Fuck you! Also, he cannot change his shape again while he is in the movie.
Okay.
Hell yeah, hell yeah.
Trail.
I have used Moonbeam so many times and never hit with it. It's really nice to see it in action used successfully. All right, since I'm nearby, I'm gonna move in and swing at him with my Stabicus. That's all mine. I made that up. The first one is an absolute miss because I got like a 10 or something. my second one, I got a natural 1.
Oh, man.
I'm so mad. I'm screaming here. I'm in such a frenzy that I'm going to take a third attack. And this time I got a 17 versus AC.
Yeah.
All right, we got a total of 10 damage out of that. 2 misses, 10 damage. I'll take it.
What does it look like when Trail kills him with his Savicus?
It's comical. I swing at him a first time, and he misses. And I'm like tripping on the gold and stuff like that. Then I swing a second time at him, aiming for his midsection, and I miss him again. Index cards are flying out, hitting the ground. Poof! We got a little dagger over there. Poof! There's a kitchen sink right there. Poof! There's a 24-foot ladder. Very useful. But then I take a swing.
I climb the ladder.
Straight up between his legs, and it comes right up, hits him, splits his entire body in half.
Wow.
Both halves fall over, and I'm just.
Holy crap.
Wow.
Excellent. Adelard. What do you do with your mind-controlled ghost ogre?
Well, I don't know. Do we want to kill this guy?
Dead.
I mean,
No, I mean we were kind of we were kind of in the wrong. So can you just like make him run away for a long time?
just tell him to go away and never come back.
Yeah.
Technically, it's not quite what I can do with this spell, but I can.
Tell him he can have that ladder.
Yeah, give him,
Oh.
Distract him.
What about the knight? Yeah, like give him all
give him some of the coins.
all Trail's little trinkets. He loves the window.
Yeah, what else would he love?
I'll give him my bedroll
Bedroll.
and my tinderbox.
But does he also like the wall? Does his heart go from the window to the wall, perhaps?
Going to kill you.
A lightning bolt comes down from the vortex cloud and hits Adelard.
I deserve this. I embrace it as it comes down. I know. I'm sorry. I will use my movement. I will land down in front of him and I will hold up the coin 110 for the blacksmith, and I will say to him, "You are under my control. I will drop this and give you this coin if you leave us alone."
Okay.
This was easier than I thought. Okay, here you go, and I'm gonna give him the coin and I'll release it. And now run away, or we'll kill you like we killed that guy.
Take the ladder.
Oh, and you can have the ladder as well,
And my bedroll.
and the bedroll.
And then he's like, looks at me, he's like, tired. He stops. He decides he doesn't want to walk, and his legs just like merge into like that like ghost like trail off. You know?
Oh, yes.
And he just
Kinda
floats
floats
away,
away.
holding all this stuff. Yeah.
Can he hold things if he's incorporeal? How does that work?
Don't think about it too much.
Should we like grab the Catboy's coin purse?
Oh,
Oh yeah,
sure.
for sure.
Yeah.
As the resident rogue, you know I loot that fucking body.
And as you're all doing that, Celine, all of a sudden you feel like a tug. And you're in the middle of all this treasure. You're getting these crossway coins. You're all, Tizen, Dawn, Trail, Adelard. You're like doing this. Celine, you feel this like tug, just like inside you, almost like pulling you. It's like weird. And the next thing you know, everything goes black. And the four of you, Celine's gone. She's disappeared. Celine, next thing you know,
More coins for us, I guess.
you wake up going, and someone's standing over you. You'll just have to keep listening to Greetings Adventures to find out who.
Oh man.
I think that's what we'll call it. Here.
Nice.
Wow.
That was a lot
Yes,
of fun.
thank you so
Wow.
much, Pat.
Very exciting.
Yeah.
Thank you, Pat.
I
Pat,
love
we're all
sandwich
thanking
slices,
you.
Like
That was super fun. I'm glad I got to listen to it. I'm glad you all joined me. We will be on tonight. We're gonna finish up our Kickstarter tonight. That's so exciting. Let's see how much time we have left. Because I believe if everything went well, it's supposed to end during the stream. If it doesn't, there's gonna be a lot of people very mad, specifically at me. And probably not a lot of people, but a small number of specific people, namely my colleagues. 8 hours to go. Yeah, that's perfect. Oh, I've already past 35K. Holy crap! Wow. Thank you all so much. I hope I see some of you tonight. I'm gonna start trying to do these not just listen-alongs, but we're working on a few things. The next big project is getting GeeklyCon humming. We're ramping up, so, but I'm gonna, yeah. So got a lot of work to do, but number one priority right now is getting caught up on all of my various responsibilities and the things that I want to do for fun, like this fun thing. So yeah, I will see you all tonight. Well, I'll see whoever can make it tonight.